Alright, so those are the swatches of my Issy & Co blush and lipstick. Just for some information on the blush, so it comes in this packaging. It's rose gold. It's quite pretty actually, and it has 5 grams, and you can use this on the lips, on the eyes, and on the cheeks. For me, I don't use any blushes on my lips. I just mainly use multi-use tints on my cheeks because I already have eyeshadow and a lot of lipstick, so there. But I've tried this all on my eyes. It's good, but I don't really like warm or pinky tones on my eyes. And then I also have other lipstick products that I want to use on my lips, but I've used this on my lips as well, and it's good. It's not super pigmented, it's not super slippery, but it's a good wash of color. So this is the blush, and it comes in this very sleek style packaging, and it's not weighty, but it does not feel cheap. And I'm saying that it does not feel cheap because I was about to get the Happy Skin On The Go blush, but when I was in the mall, it felt, I'm sorry for the word, I don't like using it, but this is how I can describe the feeling of that On The Go blush. They felt cheap. They felt like Barbie makeup, kids makeup. They didn't that one was super expensive, and it would have been the most expensive blush in my collection, but it would have felt the most cheap. So yeah, I prefer the packaging of this Issy & Co. And I also got the shades Femme Rose and Stunner because these are just the colors that I wanted. These colors, they're kind of similar. This one has a little bit of like warm neutral pink undertone, and then this is Stunner. They kind of look different, but on the cheeks they just look similar, but the difference is that this has some tiny flecks of gold. You see it in the swatch earlier, but on the cheeks you can barely see it unless you get really close to the mirror and really check out the shimmers. If someone gets close to you, they can notice that a little bit of the shimmer, but on normal distance it will just look like a natural glow on you. So there. As for the formula, I like it. It does not feel balmy. It does not feel sticky. It does not dry matte, but it just feels skin-like. It does not feel glowy. It does not feel balmy. It does not feel dewy, but it also does not feel powdery. It's just like very natural skin-like texture, which I love. Now, as for this, I got the Fiancee and Romcom shades because these were just the colors that spoke to me. And this one has, so this one is the packaging. This one has 4.5 ml. Yeah, so it comes in this packaging. Again, it's quite good. But you saw in the swatch that they look very similar. So for me, I don't really need to get 2 of this, and it depends on your preference. But right now I prefer lighter lipsticks. So if I have to choose, I'd choose Romcom. It's what I'm wearing right now. But if you want a little bit darker, go with Fiancee, and you can still get the same like effect as Romcom. You just need to dab a little bit and just spread it with your fingers, and that will look like Romcom already because they have similar undertone. One is just a little darker. So if you apply Fiancee a little bit lighter, that will be practically like Romcom already. Now, as for the formula, this is not my favorite, and I kind of regret buying this because I am a fan of that velvety soft matte mousse texture. Like, think about Sunnies lip dips. Think about BLK soft matte mousse. It does feel smoothing, but it also feels greasy for me. I'm not a gloss person because I don't like sticky something on my lips. I also don't like very heavy lip balms because I don't like that heavy feeling. And this one feels super heavy. It feels greasy. So for this, I prefer just applying a little bit and just spreading that little bit of product with my fingers. I don't like applying this full on my lips because it does not set. And I know that these velvety formulas, they usually don't set, but this one, but the formula of this one just feels super oily that if I apply this opaquely, it looks like it just sits on top of my lips, and because of that, it can also get a little bit patchy. You know that feeling if you're washing a plastic Tupperware and there's oil in it, and no matter how much soap that you put in the sponge and washing the Tupperware still feels greasy? That's how it feels on the lips. So that's a weird description, but that's how it feels like. Like, it felt like I ate something super oily and the oils were just left on my lips. I don't really like the formula of this one. They say that you can also use this as a multi-purpose, but this sets quite quickly, so I'm not sure, which is weird because on the cheeks it sets very fast, but on the lips it does not. So if I have to choose which one to get from Issy and Co, I'd first try the blushes. And because of that, I also ordered another one for you guys to give away. So I have this. So I have this one. This is in the shade Stunner. So yeah, this is in the shade Stunner. And I'm going to give this away to one of you guys. So what you have to do to get this is you just have to like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel, and just comment something down below and also your Instagram handle so that I can contact you. I'm also going to include some face mask in together with this one, so you can use that face mask before you use this one. So there, if you guys want to enter this giveaway, just do the following. Okay? Now next, I also have a lot of lipsticks in here and also liquid and cream blushes. So I also want to do some like swatch comparison. So let's begin. So I'm gonna put Stunner here in the middle. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit because if you're wearing this as a blush, you don't really apply it like that. You will always blend your blush. So this is Stunner. It provides a little bit of glow because again it has shimmer gold shimmers in there. And I'm going to compare it with Cocoa Crush from the BLK Creamy Soft Matte Creamy All Over Paint. So this is Stunner and this is Cocoa Crush from BLK. This one is Posh. This is a lip dip, but as I mentioned, lip dip is also a multitask product, so let's compare. Pretty similar. So this is Stunner and Posh. And then this is the BLK Terracota Airy Matte Tint. Again, another multi-purpose product. So let's see. There. Stunner is a bit more pinky than the three shades that I... And then the last one that I'm going to swatch for Stunner is this L'Oreal's Rouge Signature Lipstick that can also be used on the cheeks. This is in the shade Eyelid. Eyelid looks the most similar to Stunner among the rest. But even though there are slight differences among these two, on the cheeks you can't really tell that much difference. So there, if you already have Eyelid and you don't want anything with shimmer, then just use Eyelid as your cheek blush because Eyelid and Stunner are very, very similar. This again is Stunner. This is Cocoa Crush from BLK. This is Posh from Sunnies. This is Terracota from BLK. And then this is Eyelid from L'Oreal. So there. So this is Romcom. And then this is Femmebot from Sunnies. As If from BLK. It's their soft matte mousse. So this is Romcom, Femmebot, and As If from BLK. And I'm also going to swatch it together with the BLK Airy Matte Mousse in Brick. It's Brick. It's a little bit darker, but probably because it's still wet, so we'll see. And then the last one is I Explore from the L'Oreal Rouge Signature line. Let's see eyelid again. Eyelid is closer to Romcom than I Explore. So here are my comparison swatches. Again, this is Romcom, Femmebot from Sunnies, As If from BLK, Brick from BLK, I Explore from L'Oreal, which isn't really similar. This is a bit more brown tone. But eyelid again, which is also similar to Stunner, is also similar to Romcom. So here are my comparison swatches. So you can also see I've swatched Romcom the first, but it still feels shiny. Because it's not shiny because that's the consistency, that's the formula. It's shiny because it just feels super oily. So there. And then I'm just gonna swatch Fiancee here because since Fiancee is like the darker version of Romcom, I think all of this will also be similar with Fiancee. This is Fiancee. So you can see they're all very similar. They're all very in the same color family. Yeah. Since Fiancee is a darker version of Romcom, it matches Brick quite better than Romcom. Alright, so that's it guys for my review on the Issy & Co blush and liquid lipstick. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you found the comparison swatches very helpful because I've really tried to discover all of the similar colors in my collection so that you won't have to buy if you don't really want to. So if you have some of this similar colors, you don't really need to get the lipsticks. But I really recommend their cream blushes. They're one of the best cream blushes that I've tried, both locally and international brands. So I really like this product, and this is a bit more affordable than the lipstick. The lipstick costs 400 pesos. This one costs around 350. So this one really good. So yeah, that's it. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, don't forget to just like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and comment down below anything that you'd like to comment, and also your Instagram handle. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!